Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Your Questions Answered. Your Questions Answered episode 9. Didn't really get that many questions this week, so I'm hoping to get a little bit more for next week's episode. But, yeah, and the reason why I didn't make it the week after I made episode 8 was because I didn't get a lot of questions. So anyways, but make a long story short, this is episode 9 of what questions I have, because I don't want to make these people wait any longer for their questions to be answered on the video. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to answer their questions, and let's see where we go from there. So here we go. And yeah, so let's get to it. Alright. First question was asked by the OfficialPSPHacker. Rob, I need your help. My computer got fucked up, so I had to restore it to factory settings. I saved like 7 gigs of music on my iPod 4th generation, and I have no idea on how to transfer it back to my computer. Can you make a video on how to do that? By the way, congrats on your views and becoming a YouTube partner and stuff. Well, thank you for your congratulations. I'm very thankful for that. Now also, you're saying that you have all your music on your iPod, and I'm assuming it's an iPod Touch because they don't have, well, you'd probably clarify if it was a Nano or something like that. So, but if it's a Nano or a Classic, alright, so if it's a Nano or Classic or anything other than an iPod Touch, hook it into your computer and don't open up iTunes, and go to your My Computer or your computer, depending on whether you're running Windows XP or Windows 7 or Vista, and you're gonna right click and hit properties, and then you're gonna find the option where it says to show hidden files, and then doing that you're gonna see your iPod show up. If you have an iPod Touch, which I'm assuming you have, there's this thing you can download called iExplorer, and I use it on my computer. Now I will make a video for you coming up within this week, so stay tuned for that. So keep in touch and you'll see that video come up. But the iExplorer basically is just going to explore all the folders that you would see. Like for an example, if you used a jailbreak on your device and you installed this thing called iFile, and you would go through and you can see all the folders and subfolders. Well, that's pretty much what iExplorer does for you. And you can take all the music, which is going to be in your iPod control music folder, and it's going to be folders labeled F00, F01, F02, all the way I think it's 49 or 59, one of those, or 40 something, one of those, and you just copy all of that to your music, and it's going to be like transcoded too. It's going to be fucking like this code. It's going to be like XYZT or something like that for the title, but don't worry about that because the properties in the music file are going to be the same. So if you drag and drop and copy that to your iTunes after, you know, syncing it or whatever, it's just going to show the title of the song, the artist, the album, so forth. So again, I will make that video for you coming up within the next week. So let's go on to the next question. Next question is asked by the White Boy503. Do you think you can tell me how to emulate PSX games on your PSP, probably using Remote Lite? I just don't know how to get it to work. It would really be appreciated. Thanks in advance. Alright, so assuming you have Remote Lite already installed on your PlayStation Portable, this is what you're going to do. If you take a look at the seplugins folder, right, you're going to be looking at, you know, the remotejovlite.prx, which is the SE plugin itself, and you're going to have the VSH, the game, and the POPs text documents, right? So, now whether or not you're using it on a memory stick or a PSP Go with the internal memory, this is where it's going to vary. So, memory stick, it's always going to be ms0/seplugins/remotejovlite.prx_1. Probably going to be written right up here for you. It's always going to be that, right? You want to write that in the VSH, the game, and the POPs text document if you want to emulate your POPs to the computer screen. Also, if you're installing it on a Go and you're using the HDDD, it's going to be ef0:/seplugins/remotejovlite.prx /1 written up there for you. So remember that, but that's only for PSP Go internal memory. If you're using a memory stick in the PSP Go, it's going to be what it was before, the MS0 or whatnot. So keep that in mind. Also, when you boot up the pops on your PSP, it's going to come up to either A, it's just going to boot the game, or B, it's going to come up to select your pops version, depending on what firmware you're on. And not only until after you have the Sony PlayStation logo come up, which is the beginning of the emulation of like the PS1 game. You know, like when you start up a PS1 game, it's like bang, and it makes that noise, and it's like Sony Computer Entertainment with the Sony symbol. Yeah. Then plug the USB into the PSP, and it'll display it on your computer. Boss. That's actually all the questions I have for you. There was only 2 questions this week, so yeah. Other than that, pretty much little update. I got 1,764 subscribers. Cool. I'm very happy about that. I know, you can tell. And if you might have noticed, my newer videos coming out now, I have recordings of my iPhone. So you're probably like, oh, how the fuck do you do that? Well, it's actually pretty easy, but I will have more videos like that coming up. Basically, they're just quick little tutorials through Cydia, showing you what I would recommend through jailbreaking, and I'm trying to find some good stuff. So after you know, going through and picking the good stuff, I'm gonna start making videos for that now. I got 411 fucking videos. This shows I got no goddamn life. But yeah, so more of those videos coming out and a whole bunch of other stuff. So again, guys, take it easy and rate, comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out my website. It's up there. And then if you want, you can check out my Twitter. It's down there. And yeah, so that's about it. Check out my blog. Follow me on whatever the hell you feel fit to follow me on. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. So, take it easy, and I'll talk to y'all later.